Hello. What is up, good people? It is Wednesday, July 15th, and it is kind of a green day. Yeah, some things are green. Well, yeah, some things are green, some things are red. Vechain is up 7.88% as of now, on the 24-hour period. Let's take a look. Let us take a look. Yeah, right now Cardano's up 4.93%, but sitting at 13 cents. I really want to see it hit that 14. XRP, yeah. Let's see here, VChain 19, spot 19, up 7.76%. I really want to see VChain make some new all-time highs pretty soon. But, who knows what's gonna happen. Chainlink where's Chainlink? Chainlink sitting at 8.63. Wow. Almost gonna hit that $9. Yeah, $10 definitely happened for Chainlink. I think this week definitely gonna happen. Up 15.18%. Yeah. So it's kind of a green day. Tezos $3. Okay. Yeah, guys, this is just getting started. Bear market is, if not over, slowly coming to an end. A lot of these prices I think are really gonna start shooting up. Like, there's way too much momentum. I feel like if it was gonna, crash or, anything like that, it would have did it by now. So yeah, guys, I think this is the beginning of a really green rest of the year. I think could be wrong. It could all come crashing down. So it's just better to hodl. To me, I try not to get shaken out or scared out, but what we're gonna do today, guys, is I want to take another closer look at VeChain. We're gonna go through this. We're gonna learn together, and I just want people who don't know much about VeChain to keep learning, because VeChain is a very, very, very amazing project, and I just think that there's, like I said, it's just getting started. So I'm going to try to tackle two use cases, which is consumer confidence index platform and automotive passport. Last time, the digital carbon ecosystem took me a little bit longer to get through, but hopefully I can get through it. I should be able to. So, consumer confidence index platform for manufacturers of fast-moving consumer goods, and that is a lot of manufacturers and a lot of different companies that are doing this. So it could help many different enterprises. So let us read. The Consumer Confidence Index is a blockchain-based digital authentication solution designed for retailers of products which are perishable or delicate in nature, such as food. Okay. The data collected by the platform will be verified by an independent third party, DNVGL, and then uploaded to the VeChain Thor blockchain. After that, a confidence index can be calculated based on the mathematical model. With this solution, the participants in the ecosystem can work together, empower each other, and finally achieve a win-win result between consumers and enterprises. So, in all actuality, this, software can make enterprises look good while benefiting the consumer. Because we all know that enterprises can tamper with data, and then the consumer gets screwed over. That's in every sector, whether that's the gaming sector or the food industry, the data industry. It's that's just how it goes. Okay, so lack of transparency. Information asymmetry remains a problem between enterprises and consumers. Since enterprises can tamper with the data at their own will, thus increasing the cost of trust between consumers and enterprises. Like I was just saying, man, it's there's a lot of mistrust between consumers and enterprises. A lot of consumers know that enterprises aren't shit and you can't trust them. So I feel like with initiatives and technologies like this, if they really start to go out of their way to adopt it and really show that they're being transparent, I think it could really do really wonders for a lot of companies' PR. But It's all about do they care? Because these a lot of these companies that are profiting hundreds of millions of dollars a year, do they really care about PR? No. Like, let's be real. Like EA, do they care about PR? Or Epic Games? They might a little bit, but do they really? So let's move on. Potential food safety problems. Lacking effective monitoring, food safety hazards may be introduced into the food supply at any time during harvesting, processing, transporting, preparing, sorting, and serving food. Yeah, I mean, there's a span between from ground or from production or from the warehouse to plate. So getting, accurate data of where that food went, maybe who touched it, where it went through, who shipped it, like I think that would really do a lot for the industry. So let's keep moving. Low level digitization. Enterprise production and management rely entirely on manual and paper documents. Digitalization is an effective way for enterprises to improve management efficiency and reduce costs. And I can attest to that. There are a lot of warehouses and manufacturing and places like that that are still working on paper. And it's sad because it's so like non-organized. It's just not a good system. A lot of companies need to go digital. I mean, some companies are still operating on Windows like 97, Windows 7, Windows Vista. I know Windows 7 is still a really good operating system. Still a lot of companies are still using it. But still, we need more initiatives for adoption of newer technology. You know, I know a lot of people have this, attitude. If it's not broke, don't fix it. But whatever. So the solution overview. By leveraging blockchain technology, Internet of Things equipment, and the enterprise own business system, Consumer Confidence Index platform can keep track of the entire lifestyle of the products and manage the quality and safety. The quality and safety information effectively. So, through this platform, we can facilitate the digital transformation of the enterprises. So basically, they're saying they can help companies that still have not done that digital transformation. They can help them do that transformation. In addition, consumer feedback and big data will be utilized to improve the quality of the goods and services themselves, bridging the gap between legal authorities, product makers, and the end user market. The Confidence Index is calculated based on industry standards set by DNVGL. Combined with consumer-generated feedback, together this data covers the entire life cycle of the product through source, production, logistics, and consumption. Yeah, so like I said in my last video, DNVGL is obviously a lot more involved than it's like publicized. Like they're obviously very, 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 very heavily integrated into their business model. So like DNVGL and Vechain is almost hand in hand. So, you know, it speaks for itself. So the advantages of this technology: we can assist enterprises in achieving effective logistics management for the food that needs to be transported within specific temperature and humidity ranges. Data will be collected and uploaded to the blockchain through IoT devices. And again, I can also speak from personal experience. In my field in pharmacy, we do a lot of temperature excursions. So like say if we're transporting medication, like, and it reaches a certain temperature throughout its transportation, like sometimes it can be deemed unusable. Like, so if it reaches if it goes below or above a certain temperature, it's like, alerts that goes off. So imagine like it being like, automatically sent to the blockchain right away, and that data being accurate and accessible. That would be amazing. That would be really cool. Not even just with medicine, but with food, like a lot of things. Like think about it. If you got some meat, you're shipping some meat, and you said, oh, this thing was sitting at fucking I don't know, let's say 55 degrees for 2 hours. It's unsafe. I don't know. That's probably not, but you get what I'm trying to say. I don't know the exact temperatures that meat is supposed to stay, but you get where I'm going with it. So, designed and developed by DNVGL, with this model we can provide valuable information for consumers to facilitate the product quality assessment and purchase marketing. Okay. So based on the platform, we build a blockchain-based future business ecosystem that is secure and trustworthy. Trustworthy is definitely a big part of any type of good business model. When there's trust, there's everything else that comes with it. The user's purchase records and user experience will be stored on the blockchain. With blockchain technology, we can reduce tampering or interference at every single stage of the supply chain and build an open, transparent, reliable, and traceable system. Yeah, so it speaks for itself, man. It speaks for itself. With those things, it's gonna revolutionize just supply chain management in general. And I don't think that's what people understand, especially when you start bringing in RFID tags and stuff like that and just storing accurate data. So the Vechain solution, and like I was saying about that food safety, ensuring food safety by leveraging IoT equipment, blockchain technology, and authoritative third-party verification. Because imagine you got some meat from Walmart or somewhere, and that meat was sitting at an unsafe temperature for way longer than it should have been, and you ate it and you get sick. That's not going to be a possibility with Vechain, because you're going to know exactly what happened its entire lifespan. It's amazing, and it's a good point that really needs to be brought up, because people just think blockchain, oh, finance, money. Like, no, there's a lot of different sectors that could really, really, really benefit from blockchain. So traditional food industry solely rely on the producer's behavior, and that's not acceptable. So the Vechain solution, trust issue. Build trust by leveraging blockchain and Internet of Things technology to avoid human errors and alteration in the supply chain. Yes, that makes so much sense. So the traditional food industry, the product information provided by the enterprise is not guaranteed and can be tampered with. And best believe a lot of the time it's tampered with. And this is what I was talking about in my first video. Well, not my first video, but the first video I made in a while. I was talking about the wine traceability. So consumers are increasingly looking to the products they buy to confirm brands, promises, and ensure the brand is honest and responsible. Brands are struggling to communicate the efforts and investments made to build a sustainable, high-quality product and struggle to connect these actions to the specific products. Yeah, my story is basically the technology. It's the third-party authentication software. It goes through my story in DVGL and then the Vechain Thor blockchain. And I think having that trustworthy third-party DNVGL is, it's really gonna be a huge advantage. So, you guys get the gist of consumer confiance index platform. It's basically, I think it's gonna be similar to this logistics. Just accurate data, accurate food safety. It's really gonna change the game. So what I want to do is I want to see if I can get into this automotive passport solution. I should be able to. I just don't want this video to go on for too long. But, worst comes to worst, I can, shorten the video. So, as far as the automotive solution, with the automobile solution based on the Vechain Thor blockchain, Vechain assigns each vehicle a unique Vechain ID and a digital passport that covers the entire life cycle of the car. By using the authentic data stored on the blockchain, the brand can assess the quality and authenticity of auto parts. Additionally, access to that data can be shared by the vehicle owner to different third-party service providers, such as for car insurance, using used car trading, auto finance, etc. This is going to be another game changer, because think about how many shady mechanics are out there. With this, it's gonna change the game. It's gonna make sure that, yeah, they can't screw you over on car parts. They can't lie to you. No, that's not gonna be possible. Especially like if the blockchain can tell you exactly what's wrong with the car and exactly what parts need to be fixed, these mechanics are not going to be able to screw you over anymore. That's why this is so revolutionary. So let's get into this real quick. In a centralized system, it's possible for the data to be tampered with. The alteration of core data may hurt the interest of customers and other stakeholders in the industry. The data related to production, sales, driving, and maintenance of the vehicle are kept by the brand, thus making it difficult for the owner for the other service providers to believe the data instantly when presented with it. So, most brands fail to make good use of the authentic and reliable data to provide value-added services to the owners, leading to poor customer retention and lack of repeat buyers. Yeah, man, a lot of these industries are shady, and automotive industry is one of the most shadiest industries out there. And that's why VChain, is tackling that. So, with the automotive lifestyle management solution, each vehicle is digitized and allocated a unique ID to keep track of the production, sales, maintenance, repair, driver behavior, and ownership transfer of the vehicle. All the data is stored on the VeChain Thor blockchain, thus making it immutable, undeletable, and more reliable. It's the same across the board. It's basically, scammers, fraudsters, untrustworthy, reliable people, you're done. That's it. Like VeChain is coming for you. Automobile manufacturers are able to manage the entire life cycle of key components, keep track of the vehicle's condition based on the data collected through Internet of Things. Devices require Internet of Things devices acquire damage information and replacement records, feed data to the brand's research and development team to improve vehicle design and facilitate recall operation in a timely fashion. These enhancements can be used to highlight the corporate social responsibility and safety responsiveness. And that's a good feature, quick recalls, damage information, and feed the data to research and development. That's game changing. That's definitely it's the future. Our phones and computers are able to send data back to developers and things. So imagine if your car is able to send data back. That's gonna be next level. So when authorized by the owner, data generated during the vehicle's life cycle can be shared with third parties for better consumer service and experience. For example, with the driver data, insurance companies are able to set the most sustainable insurance rate for that particular driver. Used car trading markets could root out information asymmetries, and financial institutions could assess the vehicle's value more accurately and set a reasonable loan policy and rate. All of the new services are enabled by the trusted and controlled data sharing with the VeChain Thor blockchain. Yeah, so not only can it work with, the research and development team of the researchers, it can also help insurance companies and financial companies. It's amazing, man. It's definitely amazing. So, so. Let's look at these advantages. I can't talk today. Advantages. All the core data related to production, sales, repair, maintenance, driving behavior, and transactions will be verified and stored on the blockchain. Automobile industry digital transformation. Yeah, it's basically transforming the automobile. I cannot talk. It's transformation. It's transforming the digital automobile industry. Because a lot of industries still need to be transformed to the digital industry. So by leveraging blockchain technology, we can facilitate digital transformation of the automobile industry. The authentic data on the blockchain can be used to provide valued services for car owners. The core data is stored on the VeChain Thor blockchain to ensure security and immutability. When authorized by the owner, service providers can access the authentic information in an efficient and transparent way. That is amazing. So let's look at these solutions. So data reliability, the Vechain solution. The data is stored on the blockchain to ensure its security, immutability, and authenticity. In the traditional industry, the data stored in centralized databases can be tampered with or deleted, making it less reliable. So complete lifecycle management. By keeping track of the life cycle of the cars, we can facilitate the digital transformation of automobile enterprises. Not just the life cycle, the complete life cycle from 0 miles to 300,000 miles. If you can track the entire thing, there's tons of data that you can, it's going to be amazing. Complete lifecycle management is not available. Yes, it is not. So, digital service level. With authentic and verified data available, we can provide value-added services for car owners and increase owner stickiness. So, the traditional service level, I think they meant lack. That might be a typo. So, lack of integrated digital service as most sensitive data are kept in isolation and require an insignificant amount of trust from one party to another to provide personalized services for customers. A world-renowned vehicle manufacturer. I know they have a partnership with BMW. I'm not sure if they talk about it, but this is a successful case. Vechain developed a blockchain-based automobile life cycle management solution that covers the vehicle's entire life cycle for a multinational auto manufacturer. All the data, including vehicle information, maintenance, ownership, are uploaded to the Vechain Thor's blockchain through APIs, and the data is owned by the owner of the vehicle. With the owner's authorization, the data can be shared with third-party services. Okay, that makes sense. So I'm pretty sure they're talking about BMW. We all know that BMW is partnered with Vechain, and in future models, the technology is going to be integrated. So yeah, just another successful use case. And again, if you're in the industry, you can contact a consultant and probably start working with them. So I know this video has been running on for too long. I'm gonna end it right here. We talked about a lot today. Hopefully you guys are more informed about Vechain. We're gonna keep these videos coming, and hopefully you guys are seeing that Vechain is an amazing project, and we're taking over the world slowly but surely. So this was Saint Flossie. Be sure to subscribe, like this video, share, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I'll see you guys later.